have to talk and drive this morning because I don't have time to stop and start the vlog today. So, wow, has it been a busy morning, but it has been so much fun. Was planning on getting up at 6 a.m. this morning. Ended up waking up at 5:30 and just went ahead and got up and went down to the lobby at the hotel and got me a hot cup of coffee and sat there and watched the news for a little while, and then about 6:30 they opened up the breakfast station, and so I just sat there with a couple other hikers and had breakfast, and while they were getting ready to head out. And so about 7 o'clock I took 4 hikers out to the trailhead, and then came back and picked up another hiker at the Holiday Inn and 2 hikers at the Budget Inn, and took them out to the trailhead. Came back and picked up 2 hikers at the post office and 3 more hikers at the Holiday Inn, and took them out to the trailhead, and then came back into town and picked up 2 hikers at the Budget Inn and took them to the post office and dropped them off, and the grocery store is right there beside it, so they were going to go do a quick resupply. And then went to Helen, Georgia, and picked up 3 hikers at the Best Western there, and just dropped them back off at Unicoi Gap Trailhead. And now I'm back in Hiawassee and gonna pick up the 2 that I dropped at the grocery store to resupply, and take them back out to the trailhead. And I'm picking up another hiker. When I pick them up, I'm picking up another hiker that is not feeling so good. His tummy's giving him problems, and so I'm gonna take him up to Franklin to a hotel up there, because all of the hotel rooms here in Hiawassee are booked out. There's no rooms available here whatsoever today or for tonight. So it has been a busy morning, but I am enjoying every single moment of it. And last night was just a blast at the hotel, getting to sit and talk with everybody, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I know sometime either tomorrow, well, probably not tomorrow, but Wednesday, I will probably go ahead and move up to Franklin for good. What I'm calling my trail pack, because it's individual little trail families along the way, but they're getting very spread out. So Wednesday, the southern end of the pack will be at Dix Creek Gap, and then between Dix Creek Gap and Franklin is about a 4 or 5 day hike. So by the time I get them settled and resupplied on Wednesday morning, then I think I'll be able to jump up to Franklin and meet back up with the north end of the pack and start all over from there, and just as the wave comes through, help them with whatever they need done. But anyway, I'm fixing to be at the Budget Inn, and I'm gonna pick up these 2 hikers and get them back out to the trailhead. So if anything happens, I'll get back on here and let you know. But probably going to be a pretty slow day the rest of the day. I haven't done any interviews with hikers today because all of the ones that I'm giving rides to back and forth, they are all hikers that I've already interviewed. So if I meet any new hikers, then I'll be sure and get them on an interview and get it out there for you. But all right, anyway, I'm here at the Budget Inn, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Bye. Hey guys, I'm at Winding Stair Gap near Franklin, Tennessee, and I figured I would show y'all the water source here. Somebody has stuck a tube up there to make it easier for the thru hikers to be able to refill their water bottles. And it's got this cute little waterfall coming down. And it is so adorable. And then it goes down under the highway and over to the other side. But this is Winding Stair Gap here. And Winding Stair Gap is in North Carolina. And this is the trailhead where the hikers come out and go into Franklin, North Carolina to spend the night. It's really pretty here. No, nowhere. Look who I found having dinner with. There's the Blazing Bakers, there's Jonathan, and there's Sarah. And there's Jonathan's burger that's gone. And Sarah's food. And my food. And we're just sitting here having a good time. Absolutely. Okay, for end of the day wrap up. I spent all morning carrying hikers from the hotel to the trailhead from the hotel in Hiawassee to Dix Creek Gap trailhead, and then ran over to Helen, Georgia, and picked up a group over there and took them out to Unicoi Gap to the trailhead there, and then went back to Hiawassee and picked up another group and took them out to the trailhead. And then I picked up a hiker at the hotel that needed to get off trail for a few days and could not find a hotel room there in Hiawassee. So I brought him over here to Franklin, North Carolina, and dropped him off at a hotel here. And then I went to Outdoors 76 Outfitters and was looking for a water filter bag for a certain type of water filter bag for one of the hikers that I'm going to be picking up on trail on Wednesday, and couldn't find what I was looking for there. So since I was here in Franklin, North Carolina, I knew that Jonathan and Sarah Baker, the Blazing Bakers, were going to be pretty close, if not already in Franklin, then uh, pretty close to coming in today. So I texted them real quick and found out they were only 3 miles from the trailhead here in Franklin. So I ran out there and picked them up and brought them back to town and dropped them off at their hotel. And then I came over here to Walmart to see about getting some more resupply items for the hikers, because it's getting, I wouldn't say the hiker foods are getting scarce, but it's, there's hikers that are getting a little concerned about whether or not they're going to be able to find resupply, with the grocery stores being so low on food. So I went ahead and picked up, I did a big resupply a couple of nights ago in Hiawassee, but I went ahead while I was here at the Walmart and picked up some more resupply food, to be able to give, to them on trail. Um, the grocery store here, the Walmart, is, man, probably 75% of their shelves are just empty. I mean, that you'll see in the video, well, I'm sure you saw in the video, there's just empty shelves everywhere. But I was able to get quite a few things that I think they will like and appreciate. And, nobody out here on trail right now is being real picky about what food they're getting, or um, what snacks they're getting, or granola bars, or anything like that, because, they know that the grocery stores are just bare. I mean, it's just a bare minimum of food. So they're just being appreciative of anything they get. So I went ahead and got more resupply. And then I ended up going to another outfitter, Three Eagles outfitter, and was able to find the water filter that I was looking for. And so I got that for one of the lady hikers out here. And then the bakers called me right as I was leaving there and invited me to go over to the Huddle House and have dinner with them. So I went over there and sat and visited with them for a while and had a great time. And then I dropped them back off at their hotel and came back over here to Walmart. And I had already gotten permission from the lady in Walmart to be able to overnight here at, further down in their parking lot. Apparently this store, from the way she sounded, since all of this has been going on with the coronavirus, they have changed their hours from being a 24-hour store to closing at 11 p.m. and opening back up at 6 a.m. And so, yeah, that's, I guess that's due to employees needing to be home with their kids. She said they're spending that time restocking their shelves, but I don't know how they're doing that with what I saw today. But yeah, so I've just been spending the rest of the evening sitting here editing my videos, and made call back home, texted with my mom for a while. Found out from my daughter today, who lives in Louisiana. Her and my son-in-law and grandkids went to Chili's to eat supper tonight, and they found out that today is the last day that the restaurants will be open in Louisiana. So they hit it just at the right time to be able to eat on the last night that Chili's was going to be open, other than doing takeout. So, don't know what to think about this situation here, but I think, being out here on the trail is probably the safest place to be. We're just trying to stay out of the public as much as we can. Um, Fortunately, while we were at the Huddle House tonight, we were the only ones there. But even at that restaurant, they have gone to using pre-wrapped plastic utensils. Um, they're having to sanitize their menus after everybody that touches it. Salt and pepper and ketchup and stuff like that's not being left on the table. They bring it to you, and then when they take it off the table, it's sanitized all over again. And it's just a strange way to live right now out here because everything is very different or becoming very different. But anyway, that was pretty much my day in a nutshell. Something that did happen today is I've been thinking for a while that I may have a slow water leak on the van. And so today I finally found where it is. And it's like a little teeny tiny little pinhole that um, when the van is hot and you turn it off and there's pressure built up in there, it's like a teeny little spray of antifreeze going right onto the motor. So tomorrow, that's the first thing I'm going to be taking care of. And also need to have the mechanic check my rotors, because when I'm coming down the mountains on um, on a larger incline, like 7-8% incline, my brakes are causing the car to shimmy just a little bit. And so I'm going to have the mechanic check my rotors tomorrow and see what we can do about that. But anyway, so tomorrow basically is just going to kind of be a day off. Jonathan from the Bakers is going to help me get the van cleaned out because there's mud all over the floor and on the carpet, and so he's going to help me clean the van real good tomorrow. And we're going to go do some laundry and probably wash this rug and just little things, housekeeping things after I get the van checked out tomorrow. So I'll probably just stay here in Franklin and take them back out on trail on Wednesday morning. And then I have to head back over to Hiawassee and take this water filter. And another couple gave me a list and the money to buy their resupply. So I've got all of that I've got to take back to them. So, and then from there, I'll probably come back to Franklin and start meeting all the hikers that I'm helping as they start coming into Franklin. So that will probably be the plan for the next 3 or 4 days. And I figure probably Saturday or Sunday, I will probably head up towards Fontana Dam. We found out today that the NOC, or the Nantahala Outdoor Center, is closing their hostel and restaurant and everything. So they're not going to be open. I may drive through there and just check out their outfitters if they're open. But the restaurant that every hiker is looking forward to getting to is going to be closed. So yeah, they're pretty sad about that, but um, they just hike on and keep going until they get to Fontana, and hopefully the lodge there will be open. We'll just have to see over the next couple of days. But anyway, it's been a long day, and I am going to get a couple of videos edited and just kick back and relax tonight. So I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good night. Bye.